WDEF News 12 this morning continues now.
Well, how many times have you been to the grocery and seen a great deal, but then thought, I could never eat all that before it goes bad? Well, Kasey Trenum from Time to Save Workshop says nonsense, and she's here to tell us how to save money by freezing some overstock. Good morning, Kasey.
Good morning.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, I've always thought about this as far as strawberries go.
Yes.
But what other types of fresh fruits can we freeze and they still taste good, after we thaw them back out again?
Well, it really depends on what you want to use them for. You can freeze bananas if you want to use those later. I only like bananas when they're really, really ripe. When they start to turn like brown spots at all, I'm not touching them. So as soon as mine, I leave them out for another day or so, and I put them in the freezer, and then I have them ready for banana bread, muffins, smoothies, anything like that when I'm ready for it.
Now, are you freezing bananas, still
in the peel?
Yeah, still in the peel? You're not cutting them up or anything?
Nope, you don't have to do that. You can just stick it in the freezer in the peel in a Ziploc baggie. It makes it super easy. When
they come out of the freezer, how long do they last?
Well, we usually use them just for cooking. It's not something I use to eat later.
Oh, okay.
So those are just preserving those because, a lot of times ours go bad if we don't freeze them. So that's just another way to save money.
I've seen with green peppers.
Yes.
We buy these in bulk sometimes, get a bag of 6 of them, but can't use them all before 2 or 3 of them start turning on us.
Well, what we do is we do flash freezing, which is you just chop everything up. Like I have a really good recipe online for a fruit and veggie wash that I've recently put together. It's just a natural with baking soda and vinegar. So after I clean it, I cut it in small pieces, like what I would cook with to make it easier. Then I put it on a cookie sheet. Then I put that cookie sheet inside my freezer and flash freeze it. That way, everything doesn't end up in a big gop or like a big pile. When you flash freeze it, it's all laid out on a cookie sheet, and then leave it in there for about 30 minutes or an hour, pull it out, and then I can put it in Ziploc baggies and put it in the freezer.
That's a great idea. What about ground meat? We always see that the grocery stores have, if you buy in bulk, especially ground meat, you get that on sale. Sometimes they do it on steaks and other items as well.
Sure. That's called my 10-minute trick, because for me, I've got to have something easy to cook because I find myself at 5 o'clock going, oh my Lord, I've not even thought about dinner. So this makes life so much easier. Whenever I have ground beef, and sometimes it may not even be buying in the bulk packages, but buying several smaller packages, especially if they've gone on sale. Because if you'll watch at the grocery store, they'll mark them down. And I get a tall stock pot and I dump all of my ground beef in it, and I turn my timer on 20 minutes. And then every 20 minutes, I come back in the kitchen and I stir it. And once I've hit about an hour, all of my ground beef is ready. I let it cool down, drain it, and then I put it in little Ziploc baggies, lay them out flat, and put them in my freezer. And that works out wonderful for spaghetti, sloppy joes. I'm a sloppy joe girl. Please don't tell anybody. I just tell my secret. You put it in the microwave for 1 minute, 30 seconds, pull it out. Then you can make, like I said, spaghetti, tacos, anything like that so fast. Same for chicken. I don't know if you tried that before.
I have with chicken, yes.
We put that in the crock pot overnight. That way in the morning when we wake up, I can tear it in little pieces, put that in Ziploc baggies and put it in the freezer. And then we've got stuff put back for enchiladas, tacos, chicken pot pie, anything like that. And it makes dinner time go so much faster.
What's something else that we can buy in bulk and save on?
Yes.
But then we'll also need to do a little freezing in order to keep it fresh.
Well, you mentioned strawberries earlier. I mean, strawberries are one of my favorite fruits. My kids love strawberries. We drink smoothies almost every single day. And strawberries, the month of May and June actually is a great time to stock up on strawberries. Aldi recently had them for 79 cents. So I just froze a bunch of strawberries. Same kind of thing that I did with the green peppers. And so all I've got to do is just grab it out in the morning, put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and then throw it in my food processor, and I've got a smoothie really fast.
All right. Thank you, Kasey.
Thank you.
And Kasey has another upcoming workshop that's free. It's happening June 9th at 10 o'clock at Redemption Point Church in Ottawa. It's free if you bring a non-perishable food item as a donation. And, of course, you can keep up with all of the latest coupon deals and other money-saving offers with the crew from Time to Save Workshops at time2saveworkshops.com. We'll be back with more WDEF News 12 this morning in just a moment.